guys, it's Charlotte, Flea Market Farm Girl. How we doing today? Sunday afternoon, just got out of work. Worked hard today. Busy morning. Fantastic day. Didn't do bad on tips, so that's exciting. I'm headed off to my home where I have a lady coming to pick up something she purchased. I had it on Facebook Marketplace, so another thing sold. Pretty cute little thing. So my day today was just go to work. Got up early because of the time change. Snowed pretty good here in Pennsylvania yesterday. So I'm off to my house and I'm gonna shoot a video of things that I've already purchased that I will place on eBay for sale. So hope you're enjoying my videos. Bye. Okay guys, this is my day. I worked today, got home, refrigerator problems, fixed that, mixed up pizza dough. So I have dough in my bowl, and I will show you my beautiful pizza in the oven. I do it in that cast iron skillet. Looks fabulous, doesn't it? With some onions and mushrooms and pepperoni. And when it comes out of the oven, I'm going to get you and show you the finished product. So with this dough that's left, I'm making a homemade recipe that was my grandmother's. It's called pugach. It's dough with mashed potatoes, cheese inside, and dough on top. So I'm going to pause this and show you as I make it. Okay, so here's how you make pugach. You layer one layer of dough in the bottom of your stone, and I have the top here. So I'm boiling potatoes. I'm going to mash them. I am draining my potatoes to mash. So I'm going to put them in here. And when I mash potatoes, I only put in salt and pepper first. So salt, sorry, pepper. Okay, then we're going to mash potatoes. I use an old-fashioned masher. And in the background, that's my beautiful tea set I bought at the thrift store. So as I mash these, I'm going to add a little butter and milk. And then we're going to put it on top of the pugach layer. So ignore the TV in the background. That's my man. He's watching television. So I want to make sure these are mashed really good. Before I put in the milk and the butter. First you put the butter, make sure they're mashed, because if not, they'll be lumpy. So now we're going to put a piece of butter in here and let that melt. And I'll use my masher again. So they'll be nice and creamy. This is an old-fashioned potato masher. It works really well. Funny. Everything's old or new. Okay, so that's pretty good consistency. Okay. So we're going to check the corners, make sure it's all mashed very well. I learned to cook from my mama. She made homemade bread, she made pugach, everything she taught me. I'm so happy that she did. So, clean that off a little while, and that's pretty good. So, add a little milk to the consistency, just to let it be just a little creamier. Not a lot. A couple of drips, basically. Perfect. And while I'm doing this, I have my pizza in the oven. So I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to pull this pizza out. Grab my towel. Make sure it is pretty looking good. Starting to bubble. So I'm going to let that sit a minute with the door open. And we're going to mix up these potatoes. not to make a mess, and I'm trying to do this a little better. Here we go. So as those are mixed, then I'm going to layer it on top of my dough. So you want to put mashed potatoes around, leave the edge so you can crimp it together. Trying to get a bigger spoon of it so I can do it much easier. I'm gonna have to buy a YouTube or a GoPro so that I can just have it sitting here and not trying to hold a phone and cook with one hand, which is funny me. The TV is loud. He can't hear it very well. Sorry. We're gonna get the end of the mashed potatoes, put them in here, and maybe I can shake some up. As you can see, you layer your potatoes. Almost enough. Just perfect. I used 3 potatoes. So you want it to be pretty. Sorry about that, guys. There's the potato. Click. We're gonna throw in a little more butter on top. My grandmother, she was from Austria. This was her recipe. My dad loved it. He was a hard-working farmer that taught me a lot of things. I'll just put little dabs of butter here so it'll give it some more flavor. My dad taught me to be nice to people, work hard. My mom did too. She worked hard. She had 9 kids. I was number 9. So a little history about me. Number 9. Now we're going to put the shredded cheddar cheese on top of this. So basically, it's almost like a cheese, almost kind of like a pierogi almost, but it's called pagach. Pagach is a food my grandmother made. So back then, you made things with what you had in the house. And I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to roll the top crust, and then I'll finish. This is the finished product before it's baked. So basically, it's covered with crust of bread. Pizza's coming out of the oven. I want you to see. It looks fabulous. There's my pizza in a cast iron skillet. So let me pull this out. I'm going to check the bottom. So I think it looks pretty good. I'll tell you when we lift up the bottom to see if the center is done. Looks fabulous. So I'll finish the pagach and see how you like it. Comment below, like and subscribe to my videos. Charlotte, the flea market farm girl, also chef. I do everything. So guys, I pulled the pagach out of the oven, and my mama always taught me to take a little bit of oil and some wax paper and just to coat the top, just to make it finished. It turned out delicious, which I'm going to taste it after it cools down enough when I get done videoing this. I'll slice a piece so you can see the inside. Basically, you bake it in a Pampered Chef stone for about half an hour till it gets nice and brown. So I'm going to show you. That's what I did. The pizza, by the way, turned out to be pretty good. Turned out really well. I did it in the black iron skillet, so it gave it a nice crust on the bottom. And here's what I'm going to do. Just watch. I'm going to turn my phone around so you can see me. This is my kitchen. Behind me, you'll see my cow on the wall, my pictures, and I just love farms. I grew up on a farm, so all you know, that's why I am the flea market farm girl. Silly me, got home from work. My refrigerator wasn't working so well, wasn't cooling. So I get everything out of it, tear it apart up in the freezer, and ended up defrosting it, so it's working again. Silly me, fixing everything. Jack of all trades, silly, silly, silly. So I had a great day today. Worked hard at work, came home, fixed the fridge, and made the pizza and the pugach. So I'll slice a piece and add it to the end. So I hope you like my video. Like and subscribe. It's Charlotte, the Flea Market Farm Girl. As usual, having another fun evening at home. Thanks, guys. As you know, I promised you to cut it and see how it turned out. So here it goes. Slice in here. My mom used to make this for us kids, and my dad just loved it. My grandmother's recipe, she was from Austria, actually Russia. So she made everything from scratch. My mom learned how to make pagach from my grandmother, my dad's mother, and we learned a lot, like how to cook, how to farm, how to can. And let me grab a little saucer if I can reach that far. And I will show you what it's going to look like. My saucer is actually a John Deere farm tractor. That's hilarious. So as you can see, the John Deere farm tractor. Here comes the slice out of the pan, which is finished. And as you can see, the cheese inside and the mashed potatoes. So that's what pagaj is. It's very good if you just want something that is a little different. And you can put sour cream on it and eat it. Anything you like, you can add inside, but it's fabulous. So that's the end of my video. See you tomorrow.